4 months ago, I got fired egregiously from my software engineering job. Since then, I have been on a very delusional quest with myself. I have been trying to get into the world of acting and modeling to see how far I can make it, basically. I've been on this platform called Backstage. It is not sponsored, by the way, but I've just been applying for like modeling and acting gigs, and that kind of stuff is posted on there. So I've just been trying to see how far I can get. Ow. I just fucked myself in the ear with an earbud. Okay. So I've just been kind of doing some random gigs right now just to make money. Is this extremely ambitious? And is this highly improbable that I can make it in this field? And is it incredibly delusional? Yes. Yes, it is. So I am high-functioning autistic, but I might also be high-functioning delusional. So maybe I can make it in this field. Like, this is something that, you know, I would really enjoy personally to do as a career. That'd be really cool. But, you know, first you gotta start small and see where it goes. So the world of modeling is inconsistent, it is cutthroat, and it is strange. Basically, I want to do it because my grandma said I'd be good at it. But, you know, honestly, I think, like, I don't know, why is that a thing? Like, I think, like, any dude watching this video, I'm pretty sure your grandma has been like, oh, you're so handsome, you should be a model. And I'm like, I guess grandma was right, because sure enough, I got a modeling gig in New York City. I was modeling shoes for this brand called Yums. They make like streetwear and stuff like that. They've been worn by Soulja Boy and Timothée Chalamet. So little brand, but there is a very strong fan base with it. And I got to model with them. Now, funny enough, this actually isn't my first modeling experience. Back in August, I actually had the chance to model with Gongcha. Gongcha is this tea company. Some of you guys may have heard of it. A massive global bubble tea brand. They started in Taiwan, but they got stores all over the world. Gongcha was looking for models in Boston to do like an upcoming photo shoot for the campaign. And I said, bet. And I pulled up, and they took some pictures of me, and sure enough, I ended up on Instagram. And, yeah, that was that. That was, like, my first modeling experience. Funny enough, actually, one of these posts was for Valentine's Day, and I had to pretend I was on this date with this random girl, but, yeah, in this picture, I was, posing with this girl, and, I had no idea who she was. I still don't. I had met her, like, 5 minutes before the shoot, but I don't know, it was pretty fun. You just had to, like, act like we're on a date or some shit. But actually, in retrospective, that makes sense, because, mid-white guy on a date with like an actual good-looking Asian girl is a very typical thing in Boston. That is the most common Boston couple. But instead of paying me, they gave me 2 drinks and some sunglasses. I have those, I think, in my car. And they gave me like a dry bag. This is it right here. Gongcha. Wow, I just completely reverse muscle fucked my ears with my earbuds. Again, my bad. Yeah, so shout out Gongcha for the dry bag. It's actually really nice. This is my first paid gig modeling in New York City. So this is a big deal, actually. But anyway, I vlogged the experience. I went to New York, and yeah, here's what happened. Alright guys, I'm not made from New York City. I've almost been ran over several times. I don't think it's not very pennyboard friendly city, but yeah, we're in Manhattan. I'm going to do this modeling thing, so see how it goes. Some of you guys may know I am from Boston, one of arguably the most chopped cities in the United States, perhaps the world. So yeah, obviously fashion is not really my background. Fashion is not my forte. Okay guys, we just got to the venue, so let's see how this goes. I'm supposed to like buzz the ladies taking the pictures? Okay. I probably should not touch that. Anyway, yeah, you see they got me dressed up, little outfit on me, and we just went around, took some pictures. There's some other models there, pretty cool guys, and yeah, then I went back home. Alright guys, I just got back from New York City. I'm in my car now, so I gotta drive 4 hours back home. Before I do that, they gave me this hoodie, I got to keep it, and then I have 3 pairs of shoes. Which is dope, right? But so yeah, massive shout out to Yums. Thanks for having me. I like this modeling experience. These people are actually like chill people. Yeah, no, super great people, and yeah, I loved it. It's definitely better than when I actually did apply for a modeling agency, because I did do that one time. And I'm not gonna say which modeling agency it was. I walked in there and I'm like, they made me do like a runway walk. They made me like, you know, took some photos of me. They made me do some posing. And they're like, all right, so you don't have the skills to be a model, but we can teach you those skills. These motherfuckers even thought that my model walk wasn't good enough. Which, what the fuck? Because look at this.
Could do it and whack on you. Get off and make it.
But yeah, that's pretty dope. I got some cool shoes. Nice hoodie. Now I'm going to drive my ass 4 hours back home. See if I can get there by 2 a.m. Let's do it. Okay, yeah, so massive shout out to Yums. I had so much fun. I can't show any of the shoes, unfortunately, because they haven't been released yet, but they are really cool. It very colorful. Like, it looks like something like Lil Uzi Vert would wear or something, but like, yeah, they gave me some really cool shoes, so I really appreciate it. All right, I'm back. My parents are gone for the weekend, which means I can be as loud as I want to. One thing I've heard about the modeling industry is that it is actually a lot harder for male models than it is for female models. I found this one creator named James Edward. He's from the UK, and he's a YouTuber and a model. And he said that on average, women doing modeling actually get paid 3 times as much as men do. So, which I don't know. I guess it kind of does make sense in a way because, like, obviously the fashion industry is probably a lot more geared towards women, right? They're always trying to sell just more clothes to girls. Another thing that's probably making sense is like the dudes in suits running these events are probably like massive simps. So they're of course they're going to give more money to girls, which in a roundabout way is also kind of, which is almost like misogynistic, I feel like, but what, I don't know, whatever. But they're like, yeah, baby girl, we give this money to like put all these clothes. Another thing that James Edward said is that a lot of models, obviously male models, there's very few who can make a full-time career off of modeling. It's like not much at all. So there are luxury models who've worked for Louis Vuitton and Versace and stuff like that, and they still have to like work at a convenience store to make ends meet. So obviously this is a very rough market. I'm going to link James's video down in the description because it is very informative, actually a really interesting video. So yeah, massive shout out to him. I think another big thing about modeling is also what agency you get signed to. That is like who books your jobs a lot of times, who is going to like arrange stuff for you. And like, you know, they're going to send you out to do different gigs. As I said earlier, I have applied for agencies before. But like I said, I never got in actually. I mean, like the first time, yeah, they tried to scam me, which is crazy. Just recently, I also got rejected from another one. This other agency invited me to be like at a luxury event in New York, and recently just rejected me for some reason. I don't know. Like, here's the email. It's probably because like, I don't know, maybe it's my hair or something. Maybe it's like my fucking jawline wasn't exactly fucking like 30 degrees. I don't know. They didn't get like a protractor on me. I wasn't mewing hard enough. Maybe I should have taken Clavicular's look maxing course or something like that. But either way, I didn't get in. I didn't get signed. You know, I don't really care, to be honest. It's like, because I don't know, it is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, the first time was a lot crazier, however, because for the agency that scammed me, this was like last year. I signed up online. So I walked in. The lady's like, all right, we're going to see how you look on camera, how you can pose and stuff. And I didn't know how to like pose yet in modeling, which that's an important thing is knowing how to pose. But the thing about posing is that nobody teaches you how to do it. So I guess I wasn't posing right. Maybe I wasn't like looking into the camera like how they want you to do in a lot of these modeling shoots. Of course, now I know that. Then at the end of all this, they're like, all right, so you have the look to be a model, but you don't know how to pose. And yeah, they wanted me to pay $700 for their posing course. So I'm like, hell no, I'm not doing that. Of course not. Fuck off. Fuck all the way off. Like, all the way off, okay? Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. I'm sorry. If somebody asks you for a payment up front, just get the fuck out. It's not worth it. Just get out of there. Me, personally, I will probably just stay independent, trying to be a model. I've already gotten 2 jobs just being independent. I've gotten paid a good amount. I think I've made about $300 so far being a model. So we'll see where it goes. I actually went to New York a second time after I filmed the first part of this video for another modeling job. And I was there with this girl, and she is signed to an actual modeling agency. I got paid $200 for the event, and she only got paid $100 because her modeling agency took 50% of that commission. And like, yes, they did book her the job, but I think she was still she's still definitely jealous that I got paid more than her because I'm just some random guy that, you know, drove in from Boston to be on this, to be modeling for this event. Easy $200, right? I don't have any agency that I need to report to. No one's gonna take my money. All that money is mine. But at the same time, maybe I won't get as many jobs because there is an agency like booking for me, which, you know, I mean, like, that's fine by me. I don't really care. So there are plenty of ways you can get into this modeling world. Of course, if you want to do it how I did it, then you just hop on Backstage. Again, not sponsored, and then just go through there. Like, that's what I did. And not to mention, like, the EDs, eating disorders, not erectile dysfunctions. So much, like, screwed up shit that happens in this industry. And there's, like, you know, there's gonna be creeps in the modeling industry. There's creeps in every industry. And also, if you're gonna be a model, I feel like if you have any insecurities, they're going to be amplified, and if you didn't have any insecurities, you're going to find out damn soon. I feel like these people are going to question everything. Like, you know, you're basically just like a coat hanger that they put clothes on. If you don't have the exact look they want, then they'll just find someone else. It could be for any reason imaginable, and they can come up with reasons that, like, you could never even think of about your own appearance. So then the other side of the coin is beauty standards and fashion trends change so fast in everyday society that maybe you'll come back around and then you'll have, like, the face they want. I don't know. It could be anything. It could be so volatile. Yeah, it could just be anything. But I don't really know. Like, I'm just some dude, so don't take too much advice from me. Go check out, like, other modeling YouTubers who actually know what they're doing. And, you know, such as James and some, you know, other YouTubers. We just hit 500 subscribers, which is crazy. I didn't think I would get this far anytime soon, and I'm on my way to 1,000, so you could help me with that journey, and I would really appreciate it, so thank you. Anyway, that's about it for this video. Feel free to smash that like button consensually, and yeah, I do invite you to subscribe. I'm going to try and make more videos like this and stuff like that, so yeah.